So I was a sophomore in college and I couldn't afford to fly home for Thanksgiving. And one of my roommates said, hey, come with me. Come with me, I'm about 90 miles away to his house in Chicago. He says, come on, we're gonna go for Thanksgiving with my family. On the way there, he warns me, he says, hey, I gotta warn you, I come from a very loud family and we like to argue, like to fight, especially my parents, so don't get freaked out. Now, I'd seen my parents fight. I thought, how bad could it be? I went through a tutorial for these 2 days, unlike anything I'd ever experienced before in my life. I watched his parents and they never spoke. They just shouted. Everything was shouting at each other. I mean, it was back and forth. And I looked at my friend and he says, I said, is this normal? He says, yeah, this is normal. I had never seen anything like it before in my life in the way that people shouted. But I watched, they still loved each other. This is how they communicated. I didn't understand it. But one of the things I noticed though, I use the word communication lightly because neither one listened to each other. I remember if one would talk, the other one would just talk louder. And while one was responding, the other one was already thinking about their comeback. And I sat back and I was driving back after that holiday. And I said to myself, I know they care about each other and that's what works for them. But I never want my marriage to become that. I never want to be so filled and so consumed with what I had to say that I couldn't hear what my spouse had to say. Communication obviously is a key for marriage. But within communication, listening is paramount. How well do you listen to your spouse? How well do you listen to the needs of your spouse, both spoken and unspoken? This next session is designed to help us unpack where we can grow as communicators.